What's up, guys? This is Stock Company here. Welcome, everybody, to today's live stream. Today is February the 29th. Welcome, everybody, to the live stream. Happy leap year, everybody. February 29th doesn't come that often, once every 4 years. So, yeah, welcome, everybody. Hope you all been doing well so far. And for today's special live stream, now we haven't been we haven't been doing live streams in a while because we've been a little bit sick and we've been going through a lot of different things here. But today we're going to be talking about the story about how my dad was transferred to memory care, and we're going to hear about how that goes, right? So I believe he was transferred. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, but a lot of weird things have been kind of going up leading up to that as well. So basically, apparently what's been going on since maybe give or take about a year ago is that he was apparently showing signs of dementia or memory issues or a bunch of different things, right? And what he's been doing is he's been having some Sped episodes, right? And so eventually what they did was they had a few things set up. And I think like the first thing they tried doing, which they finally had going now, is that they essentially were saying that, oh, he is got to move to a different unit. And we had his lady, that so-called wannabe caretaker lady, was trying to kick him out as well. So what they did was they got a hold of a few different people from his side of the family, like his two brothers or my two uncles, his sister, or like my aunt. I don't even know if she has any involvement. I don't think she does have any involvement. And they also finally got in touch with his, like, I guess you could call him his first son. But that first son, I don't know. It's a very kind of weird situation, where it's like that son doesn't have much of any communication with the family. And that son lives in Florida, and I don't know what's going on with him, and we can never seem to get a hold of him, no matter if we call him or we text him. So somehow one of my uncles got a hold of my, I guess you could call him half brother. And apparently what's been going on is that one of my uncles, who's like been kind of, what do you call it, been the director of all this, what he did was he got a hold of that brother, and they somehow managed to open up an account where that brother was sending money for memory care. So a lot of weird things have been going on with that, right? Now, we still can't get in touch with that half brother, and we don't know what's going on. But for as far as we know, at least 2 months have been paid for. So I think for March and April, everything is covered at the moment. But, we'll see how that goes, because you never know. One thing could change at any moment. Now, let me go and see if I can turn the lights on a bit brighter here, because we're having some weird stuff going on here. And let's see, I'm going to try to fix the lighting right quick. Bear with us for just 1 second. Don't know if that's already or what's going on here. All right, we should be good now. All right, so here's what happened once he got into the memory care. Once he was transferred over there, somebody stole his phone. And not only did they take his phone, they restricted that lady who's the caregiver or caretaker to come and visit him. And so he was put up in this, like, I guess supposedly an apartment, but it's not even an apartment. It's like a room. And he was told he was going to be by himself without a roommate. So what they ended up doing was they gave him a roommate. And this so-called roommate, the first one they gave them, was this old lady who kept peeing on herself. And he was next to this lady, and he was like fed up and agitated from that. So they ended up switching to a second lady who had some kind of uh psychological illness where she had to have like a fake doll baby thing, and she was like rocking it, back and forth, pretending that it was her own baby. And they started like going crazy or something after that. And then that lady was yelling, and they had to split them up. So then they give him a third roommate, a third lady who was just off the wall bonkers, right? And she was just screaming the whole time that she was there with him. And so now we don't know what's going on. And yesterday when I called, they were like, "Oh, he doesn't have his phone. He lost his phone, and they don't know what's going on." Today, I like talked to him for like a minute, and he didn't know how to he could supposedly like uh he could hear what I was saying, and his end was very very muffled. So I was like, "All right, call me back," and he never called me back. Then I call again in the evening, and that lady who's the caretaker has his phone. And we don't know if she took his phone or maybe they gave his phone to her. And so it's very unclear what's going on. So after that, the lady started going, that caretaker lady who he was with before, she started going crazy. And she was like calling for a director. She was like yelling at people, trying to get supervised there. And apparently, what she wants to do now is to remove him from that memory care and put him back to where he was before, where they were living together. And we don't know what the plan is now. But what I want to try to do on my end, so because we're still trying to, we were told to give them like a week for him to acclimate to the new memory care. And what we think is going to end up happening is that, if memory care does not work out, they probably will try to get him back to where he was before. And then from there, we can actively, get the ball rolling to get him probably up to Charlotte, which would be cool. But again, we don't know how that's going to go ideally because there's a wait list here in Charlotte. And, there's like maybe one or two places that you would have to kind of go about trying to put him in. But again, we don't know what the rates are and everything. So that's going to be tricky. Now, we're going to see how that goes. But that's pretty much where he's at right now, other than he still has issues answering his phone. And I'm going to try to call him again right now. Let's see if he'll answer this time if I call him. Let's see. I'm going to give this a try. May work, may not work. Let's see. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to tell you like the next plan. So I'm going to give this a try right quick here. All right. So it should be going to voicemail here if it doesn't answer. I don't know. It's kind of a long ring, a little bit longer than usual. Yeah, he needs to change his voicemail as well. So, if we could get him to up in Charlotte, then what I need to do is that monthly payment that he's paying for memory care needs to go to account here in Charlotte. We'll see how that goes. And if that works out, then that'll be great. Otherwise, guys, what else has been going on lately? So, yeah, like he has been answering the phone. The lady texted me as well. She sent me 2 weird text messages. And she's trying to prevent us from calling him for some reason. And here's what I got a text here. It says here 2 messages. I don't know what. She's been messaging us crazy last few days. Your papa's going to Arbor Terrace assisted living, especially memory. Okay. I go there often, right next door. Great care, lots of activities, just like where he's been here in independent living. I go to both buildings all the time. Exhausted. I go to Ba. I don't know what that means. Lob isn't the best place I can think of, and Lob is this, I don't know, this character that she keeps making up. Lob isn't the best place we can get for him think of every way to improve in every way. But it is very sad that all the years I have supported your father, you will never come to see him. I have never met you. Your only alliance is to your Russian family. The aspect of your dad's life has always been a problem for me. Where is your mother? Is she supporting you and your sister? Oh, the nuance, I guess is what she means. I don't know what that means. They love their lob. Send the bill. I don't know what bill she's talking about. He went to the assisted independent living facility today, right next door to our building. He has the bill. Send the bill in. The bill was sent to hire a wonderful woman. I don't know what in the world that's supposed to mean. He is bankrupt. I guess bankrupt? I don't know what that means exactly. I've worked together and I built him an apartment. Beautiful blues and grays everywhere. He is huge. He's on a ground floor with 2 huge windows. Lovely courtyard. I would appreciate it if you would not call him. Truly, he is in a new climate. He is by himself in this new place. Reply now. This message is a nuance. A nuance, I guess. He is very well. Lob is in assisted living now. Again, this is like the 3rd time she's saying it. He's next door. I would appreciate if he was independent in the best places we could be. I'll go be. I'll go be. Talk to your dad tomorrow. It's a short walk away. Come drive here. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But all right, guys. So that's been pretty much the messages here. So if you have not already, make sure to subscribe to Thigh Company. We're trying to get to over 1,600 subscribers. Hopefully we can get that very soon. And March is right around the corner. So guys, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and we will see you all on the next live stream episode. Thank you guys so much. Thank you all for watching. This has been Thigh Company, and have a good, wonderful rest of your leap year day. Happy February 29th.